Hey, what's good, y'all? Fuzion here, back with another reaction video. This is a double take for today. I just posted something, actually not too long ago, about the Heat versus the Hornets, and I saw this also. So this is what I really want to talk about. I did see that Darvin Ham said that he wants Anthony Davis to shoot 6 threes per game, uh, 3 per half. I completely disagree. And for those of you who have watched any of my Lakers content, I constantly talk about this all the time. Anthony Davis should not be shooting multiple threes. He should maybe take one or two, one per half. I think that's fine. Or shoot it if you're open. But you shouldn't be up there open in the first place. If you're up there open, then you maybe could come to that that free throw line extended and shoot that mid-range jump shot, which we've seen. But you shouldn't be up there spotting up for threes. I don't know where this thing came from where Anthony Davis needing I mean, of course, nowadays you will need some sort of capable 3-point jump shot as a big man, but you shouldn't need it to where that people are saying that you can take 6 of them. Anthony Davis should not be the best 3-point shooter on our team. If so, then we need to change the team again, because that's nah. Let's go ahead and see what Stephen A has to say.
Just a second. Stephen A., should AD be taking more threes? You heard Darvin Ham.
Hell no. Look, man, I am a fan of Darvin Ham. Love him. Love the job he's done as a coach with the Lakers. Obviously, Rob Pelinka has done a hell of a job turning that franchise around right before the trading deadline. But when you go to Anthony Davis, Eminem, Monica, yo, check this out. Anthony Davis, career 3-point percentage of 30%, is the third worst amongst active players with a minimum of 1,000 attempts. Only the Greek freak Giannis Antetokounmpo and DeMar DeRozan, who barely, if ever, attempt threes, are worse.
Which they know that is not their game, so they decide not to do it. Anthony Davis, that is not your game. It should have never been your game. You should have been, okay, maybe I'll hit 1 or 2 threes. But you should not be spotting up in a corner. You shouldn't be spotting up in a top. You should not be doing no pick and fades. You need to be pick and rolling. Or maybe pick and fade to the mid-range jump shot. But it should never be a pick and fade to the 3. You shouldn't be doing that, bro.
And you encouraging this man to shoot 6 a game? Come on, coach. Come on. No. I'm not going to side with Darvin Ham on that. And oh, by the way, Anthony Davis also has the 12th worst 3-point percentage. 12th worst 3-point percentage in NBA history. Why are you encouraging him to shoot more threes? Last but not least, that brother, when healthy and he brings his A game, is a top 7 player on the planet. When healthy and brings his A game, Anthony Davis is a top 7 player on the planet Earth. The brother is that big time. He's that sensational because he's got post moves. He can score on the inside. He doesn't need to shoot threes. As far as I'm concerned, encouraging him to shoot threes is encouraging him to stay away from being the big boy and playing a big man's game, which is going to be hazardous to the success of the Los Angeles Lakers. I don't like this at all, Eminem. I don't like that suggestion by Darvin Ham at all.
Hazardous is.
Yep, hard agree. I think I do want to hear what she has to say, but I don't really care about oh boy here. But but yeah, I just feel like that this is not going to turn out well, especially if you are saying that this guy is going to be our starting center. If you're not going to get another big man and you're gonna have this dude play the big man, why is he spotting up? There should be no way where you're drawing up plays where he's like, all right, you're going to come off of a screen and shoot this three. But hell no. Nah. Maybe if he was playing the power forward. Nowadays, you can see the 4 out and 1 in. Now you can see that. But, nah. Fuck no.
It's a strong word choice.
Yeah.
Okay, I hear where you're coming from, and I kind of knew that's where you were gonna go. I would just like to submit, this case study to you. One, Brook Lopez, prior to 2016-17, had never shot above 14% from 3 in his career. You go 16-17 and beyond, he's comfortable in the 30s, career 35% three-point shooter, sorta, kinda, 34.6, we'll round it up, right? I think what Darvin is asking AD to do actually speaks more to a mentality in terms of understanding the importance of his role as a scorer and today's NBA. Just hear me out, Stephen A. If he manages to shoot, let's go 32% this season from 3, right? He will create space. Defenses will have to play him honestly, or just by him being, as you mentioned, one of the top talents in the league at his best, he's probably going to wind up hitting a 3 or 2 that actually matter in terms of clutch play over the course of the season for this Lakers squad. And so to me, I think that this is 2 things. Challenging AD to prove that he can take those shots and make those shots. And then it's about the era of basketball that we now play in which bigs do stretch the floor that way.
That is ridiculous.
Thank you. Thank you for calling that out, bruh. Thank you for calling that out. First of all, the Bucks have Giannis. Giannis is a rim runner. You need spacing for him. LeBron James is not a rim runner anymore. He doesn't do that anymore. And he even said that this is Anthony Davis's team. Anthony Davis should be playing box extended, free throw line extended, and that's it. He has a great face-up game, but as long as you keep it 1 or 2 dribbles, and then you should be at the rim doing something. If not, pass it out, and then reposition, or get ready to catch this lob. And Anthony Davis is a defensive player as well. So adding something to where that he won't be in position to get that. He's a great rebounder. So he's a good offensive rebounder also. So you see that in his game. So if he's out there shooting threes or in position to shoot a 3, that is one less chance to get that offensive board, or at least be in the way to help somebody else get the offensive board. Again, he's a big dude. He's going to take up a lot of space, and people are going to position to cut him off more than a D'Angelo Russell who can sneak in, or Jared Vanderbilt who could sneak in, who I've said multiple times should be averaging at least 2 or 3 offensive boards a game. Because playing with someone like that, and you already being a solid rebounder yourself, you could sneak in and get maybe 2 or 3. So that's why that it is completely different for Brook Lopez and an Anthony Davis situation. Horrible comparison, but I do think that it is a fair conversation to bring up.
The numbers don't lie about Brook, though.
You gave me Brook Lopez numbers. I gave you Anthony Davis numbers. You gave me Brook Lopez. I'm sorry. We talking about Brook Lopez. We talking about Anthony Davis.
We talking about the opportunity to grow. We talking about the opportunity to grow.
The opportunity to grow. The man been in the league for over a decade.
Hey, so
what you want him to do? Grow in the gray hair? What are you talking about? He been around.
What
you talking about?
I'm just saying. It can happen.
Go ahead, Doug.
I think 6 is.
Yeah, bruh. That's crazy. But those are my thoughts there. And I'm going to go ahead and have to cut this video into 2. different conversations because I do want to also hit the Zion Williams preseason stuff because he looks pretty good. Pause. Well, actually, not fuck that. Keep that in. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. This will be a triple upload day, so y'all gonna be eating. So yeah, peace.